This is Thoughts Provoked with the Nicole. This is Thoughts Provoked with the Nicole, and on today's episode, I will be giving you an update on the R. Kelly trial. Now, if you're not aware, R. Kelly is currently on trial in Brooklyn, New York for federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges. This trial, however, will not be aired on TV. There won't be any cameras in the courtroom. There won't be any reporters in the courtroom. There won't be anyone in this courtroom except for the judge, the plaintiff, the defendant, the witnesses, and the jury. And that is because of, one, federal cases typically do not get filmed or aired. And another one is because of COVID as well. But let's get into the update of this trial. Recently, a witness has testified in the R. Kelly trial. This witness is actually the first male accuser of the trial. This male accuser is accusing R. Kelly of sexually abusing him when he was underage as well. So we're getting to the details right now. This young man testified on the witness stand that R. Kelly lured him to his Chicago home in 2007 with false offers to help with his music. Now, this male accuser is being unnamed. They are not releasing his name, so I will continue to call him the male accuser. So, this is what the male accuser said that R. Kelly did to him. Now, these are quotes from what the male accuser said at trial. So, I'm just going to be reading what his own words was said. This is what he said happened. Kelly asked the 17-year-old victim what I was willing to do for music. The male victim replied, I'll carry your bags. Anything you need, I'll be willing to do. Kelly responded, That's not it. That's not it. Kelly asked him if he ever fantasized about men. The male accuser says, then Kelly crawled down on his knees and proceeded to give him oral sex. The male victim said, even though he wasn't into it. He goes on to testify that he continued seeing R. Kelly because he wanted to get his music career off the ground. He also described a time where they were in a room and there was a young girl under a boxing ring that R. Kelly summoned out to give R. Kelly oral sex and someone else in the room. So this is the male accuser's testimony that he recently said on the stand regarding R. Kelly and having sexual relations with underage victims, male and female apparently. My take on this is I'm not surprised that it was men and women. I'm not surprised at all. But it really just shows that if all that is alleged is true regarding R. Kelly, that he doesn't discriminate, when it comes to sexually abusing underage people and male or female. He's all with it. And I think another part that shows a pattern in this situation was he claims that he met R. Kelly at McDonald's in Chicago. And that's significant because there are many victims who have claimed that they have met R. Kelly at a McDonald's in Chicago. Apparently, it's been said that he would sit at McDonald's and pick up underage people. And it seems like a pattern as well that multiple victims have said that R. Kelly and then met at a McDonald's, and it went on to some type of sexual abuse after that meetup at a McDonald's. So in my opinion, it's safe to say that R. Kelly used malls and McDonald's to find and meet underage victims. This trial is still ongoing, and because it's not being aired, I will be sure to keep you up to date with all of the new R. Kelly trial updates and all the info that does come out within this case, because as you can tell, it keeps getting more interesting, and more bombshells seem to come out. So I will keep you updated on the latest on the R. Kelly trial, and stay tuned for new episodes. This is Thoughts Provoked with the Nicole.